welcome to my channel. So I will be doing a full tutorial. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks for joining. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe, watch my other videos, and learn and improve or master your makeup look. So I'm going to start with my primer. This is a mattifying and blurring Essence Cosmetics primer, and I will be coming in and out because I don't want this video to be long. So I'm starting with my primer. And sometimes I do use the primer for my eyebrows just to make them stiff and firm. And I have like an eyebrow brush here, and if needed I would pluck the extra hairs laying at the bottom. So once you put the primer on, you just let it sit for about a minute. And I have a nose ring that I usually take out to avoid having to clean it once I'm done. And then I have my Essence foundation. This is in the shade Golden Tan, I believe. So this is going to be a soft glam. This is my go-to look. And I do put my foundation all over. I know there are other ways where you can make sure you don't add the foundation to the under eye, but I add it everywhere. And so once I have it fully on, I'm gonna come back because this is the most time-consuming part, because you want to have the base good. You don't want to put it on sloppily, if that's a word. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. So I am back, and I have on my foundation. You do want to make sure you also put it on your neck just to match. But now that I have the foundation on, I'm gonna go in with my concealer, which is LA Colors. Now the foundation and my primer from Essence Cosmetics is very affordable, so you don't have to spend a lot of money to achieve this look. I believe Essence foundation was under $10, and the primer. And I'm going in with my concealer now. This is in the shade Deep, which is kind of close to my, or it is almost my shade. So I'm gonna be using a lighter one on top of it for a more highlighted look. So this is the areas that you place the concealer: under the under eye, on the chin, in the middle of the nose, right here on the forehead, and sometimes on the upper lip, above the upper lip. Okay, now there is a trick that I'm gonna do just for this video. I'm using my Longwear Matte Finish setting spray. This is from the brand Beauty Evolved. All the products that I use are very affordable. I have not gotten to the point of using Fenty Beauty and the other brands. But I believe it's mostly in your technique, not the brand. So you want to spray the setting spray and let that dry for a second. And I'm using one of these beauty blenders here. I got these from Five and Below. It was like, I keep them in here. It was 75 of them for like $5. Okay. You don't actually have to let it sit for that long, and for the purpose of this video, I won't be letting it sit that long. And I'm gonna go over it with this LA concealer in the shade Light. Just only a dab of this to lighten it up a little bit. Because once I put the pressed powder on there, you'll see after this, it's gonna lighten it up as well. So you just blend kind of in a circular motion, and once I'm done with this, I will be back. So I am back now with the concealer blended. As I stated, the concealer almost looks like my shade, but I'm gonna now go in with my Milani pressed powder. This is in the shade Beige, and this is what is going to lighten up the look for that more highlighted illusion. And you put it in the same areas of the foundation of the concealer. So here, and I just do it in a circular motion above the lip. Down the nose. I'm using my close-up mirror here as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a real light highlight. I don't want it to be too light. So just go over it max 3 times. Now my nose contouring is my favorite part, so I kind of add more on there. And also above the forehead in all the areas where the concealer was added. Okay. Because it takes a while for the lip combos to really set in, I have started to do that sooner than at the end. So I'm going in again with my Essence lip liner, but it's actually an eyeliner, but I use it as a lip liner. Different products you can cross use. So this is in the shade Chocolate. So yeah, so that is the lip liner. Then I am going in with this Milani lipstick slash gloss. Because I'm going for a more brown nude look. And then I'm going to top this with another gloss. And then, as needed, you will use a Q-tip to clean it up. And this is actually a plumping lip gloss. In like cotton candy shade. Okay. So that's basically it. for the lip combo. Very neutral, very soft. Now I can take off the pressed powder and go in with my eyeshadow. I've been wearing these are script lashes that I have on. I already had them on. I did not want to take them off just to put them back on. So I'm going to try to work around the lashes for the eyeshadow. And once this is removed, the pressed powder, I'm going to come back. Okay, so I'm back. So I have now my Milani eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go in with this brown over here. It's about time to repurchase this, but I'm going to make it work. And you can use a smaller brush, but you can use a bigger one if you know the technique and you're basically just holding it but like moving it in a circular direction. Try also, it just depends on your style. You can go as high up to the eyebrow, or you can stay low under, no higher than the lash. It depending on what you prefer. So like I stated, like look like this. I'm not moving the brush, I'm just moving it in a circular direction in this one position. And then as you gauge it, you can see that it's enough in that spot, so you just keep moving. And then come back if you think you need to add more on the corner, on the outer corner or the inner corner, until it looks as you desire it to be. And so once I'm done with the eyeshadow, I'm gonna come back. I'm back. So the eyeshadow, you can see it is very neutral. This is gonna be a soft neutral look, an everyday look. So I've already added the primer, the foundation, concealer, pressed powder. My lashes are already on. I added the eyeshadow. The lip combo is already on. The next step is you can either use bronzer or a cream contour to actually sculpt the face. This looks really flat right now, but once I put on the bronzer, it's gonna like lift it. So I'm deciding if I want to go with this palette here. This is Sunkissed Nudes, Beauty Evolved. So this Beauty Evolved contour palette and blush palette is the same brand as my setting spray. So the brands I've used: Beauty Evolved, Essence Cosmetics, and Milani. I'm gonna eventually try a new brand, but recently I have added Essence Cosmetics to my rotation of products. So for this video, I'm gonna actually go with the cream. Lately I've been using powder because it's faster. You just brushing it on versus cream. You have to actually blend it. It takes a little more time, but that's okay. And with this cream, I use this flathead brush to swipe it on or brush it on, and then I use a beauty blender to blend it. So again, the areas that you are putting the contour is going to be across the forehead, on the sides of the nose, on the jawline, and at the bottom of the jawline. The cheekbone, on the cheeks and the jawlines, I'm sorry. On the sides of the nose and across the forehead. Depending on how you want to shape it or sculpt it, lift it, it's different ways that you can apply it. My typical way is just down this way, like right here, because I have a round face, so I just do it in that same direction. But there are other ways that you can do it. I would look up like your face structure to decide how you would like to do it, but that's usually the go-to. And on the sides of the nose, this brush is actually broken, so I'll just use it this way. And once I'm done blending it, I'm gonna come back and I'm done with the contour. So just a review, I did the primer, foundation, concealer, pressed powder, eyeshadow. My lashes are already on. I did the lip combo. I'm about to now do the blush. And this is Baby Got Blush by Essence Cosmetics. This is a liquid blush. This is pretty much the last step, but not quite. So with the blush, you can go as low or high as you want. For this, I'm gonna go kind of low, like right here. Now, typically when I use this, I've used it a few times. I've been really shy about it, but I really want a lot of it today. So, yeah. Okay, this is the same as contour because it's like liquid / cream. So instead of doing it the long way, I'm gonna hold it to the side because I want it to be more spread it out and going higher up so I can get more of a reach like that instead of the shorter way. So I just pat it in like this. It's very light. Like the color of it is very light. Like you would have to like be this close up to see it. The coverage is okay. Now, if you go to my older videos, you will see I used blush a lot and it was very much visible. So I've toned it down a whole lot. Since last year, I don't use as much blush. You know how settled that is? But I'm going in this direction, same as the contour, to give it an arch, lifted look. Okay, I think that's good. I don't want to blend it too much because then you won't see it. And I've been doing makeup for 2 years. That's pretty much when I started this channel. I also do wig installs. I've taught myself pretty much all of this. So my YouTube channel shows you my journey in learning because I was not good at first. I'm still, getting better, but I'm like happy. I can say I'm happy with how I walk out the house. I was happy when I didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna be honest, like I didn't care. Like I felt like it was good. But once you progress in something and you look at your past videos, you're like, what the fuck? Why didn't nobody tell me? But I always felt confident about it. And that's the number one thing with this. You have to be confident in how it looks for you, because it's your makeup, your face. Everyone, I know a lot of people want to go for a popular makeup style, but with makeup, it's art, really. It's truly an art. So your makeup does not have to look like the girls on Instagram, on TikTok. Your makeup that's on YouTube. Your makeup does not have to look like everyone else's. You can just get the gist of it and then throw your own, style on it. Like if you use a lot of blush or whatever you do, like if you want to use real bold lip colors or a lot of blush, or you like to do the eyeliner, just find your signature look and something that's going to make you happy and how you do your makeup, So after this, I actually bake again, and I'm going to show you. And that is basically when you use setting powder and you just let it lighten up everything again. So this is the look. I'm pretty much done. I'm done. But there's a couple more steps to finish the look. So I'm gonna go in now with this same setting powder from Milani in beige and go over here, like in the middle of the cheekbone and the jawline with that, and then come on this side, and that's how you're gonna get the defined look. Just let that sit. I'm gonna actually let it sit for 2 minutes. And then because I like the nose contour, I want it to actually look like the contour is there. I'm gonna contour the middle and both sides. I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna go in on the under eye a little bit again. Just right there. Like at the very, like right there under the eyelash. That's it. And you can feel it. Like when I wipe this off, it's gonna be like, wow. And then, but there's like 2 more steps after this. I'm gonna add more, not too crazy, but yeah. Okay. I've already did my lip combo. I can touch it up and add more lip liner. And then once I'm done with the baking, is what they call it, is when you let the setting powder or loose powder sit for an extended amount of time, like 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna go in with just a powder and just pat all over the face, and this is in the shade 10 to finish it. And then of course lastly the setting spray, and I'm using the Long Wear Matte from Beauty Evolved. So I will come back once I remove this. So I lied. Actually, I'm gonna add highlight to my cheeks and my nose, the middle of my nose. So I'm just gonna go in with a little. It's actually eyeshadow, but I use it as like a highlight. It's cute. Just, rub it in a circular motion, same as the eyeshadow. And then after this, this is where I go in with the powder and just smooth it around. Let me fix this. All right. And this is where I use this to pat it on everywhere. Just over the entire face lightly, you know. Okay. Finally, the matte setting spray. Let that set in. I'm gonna add a little more gloss again. Just a little bit. Dab it on to bring that color back. Okay. Fix my hair. Now, I do wear mostly synthetic wigs, but this wig has been doing pretty good. So yeah, I do wig installs on here as well. Makeup. I talk about lashes. I've tried individual lashes. Well, not individual, cluster lashes. I've even tried the acrylic nails myself. I don't really need to make appointments for anything because I'm gonna figure it out. That's just me. That was like a year or two ago. I stopped really like going to nail shops, hair salons. So this is the final look. Everyday soft glam look. So if you like this video, check out this. If you like this video, subscribe. Check out my other short form content. I usually do not make long form videos. I'm gonna do them once in a while randomly. I'm not gonna commit to making long form unless you prefer. So comment if you prefer the long form or short form videos. But until then, I have to edit this video, post it, then I have to snip it, make the mini tutorial, then I have to do the before and after. It's a lot. So that's why I'm usually just doing shorts before and after, you know. Sometimes I do go live and you can just watch me do it there and I wouldn't have to necessarily edit it. But yes, this is the final look. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned and bye.